Carlos, and today we react to Overlord Season 4, Episode 5. I know I'm late, but better late than sorry. I mean, better late than never. I don't know what I was trying to say. My bad.
May I please speak with Lord Irons?
Oh, I'm sorry. He's out at the moment.
No, that just won't do. I wanted to get authorization to enter the final stages of our project concerning the theocracy. Suppose I'll have to keep myself busy. I'll be on the 7th level prepping other work until his return.
If you're truly in a hurry, you can always send a message to the Lord. I thought you were a loyal servant. Doesn't that include conveying important messages promptly?
Ooh.
It's really not that urgent. Forget it.
Well, now I'm curious.
I would like him to praise me for the work I've done is all. It's rather trivial to contact him for this. So, where's Lord Irons gone off to?
To the Dwarven Kingdom.
That's surprising. What business could he possibly have in a remote place like that?
You know as well as I that one cannot fathom the thoughts of a supreme being such as him.
It's true every decision he makes is weaved into a tapestry of schemes. I may never see the entire picture. Even so, we are his loyal servants. We must strive to understand as best we can, so we're ready to meet his needs.
Not to change the subject, but he brings you up sometimes. Not in a positive context, though.
Ooh.
He says things like, have you heard from Demiurge lately? And he seems to be hinting that your plans don't sit right with him.
Why am I only hearing this now?
There's one thing I'd like for you to confirm first. Was there a method discussed to make the Empire a vassal state of the kingdom?
It was considered, but that would have required Lord Irons' personal involvement, which I could not ask for as a servant. Not to mention the plan itself would have taken over a month's time.
Take a look.
It can't be.
The Empire has officially requested to become a vassal state of the Sorcerer Kingdom.
But how?
I was in the kingdom at the time, so I don't know the details. This all came about after Lord Irons visited the Empire of his own accord. Seems it only took 3 days.
Damn.
Don't you have something to say? Pull it together. We have work to do. Lord Irons has ordered us to handle the specifics of the Empire's request.
Are you sure? You said he had doubts about me.
Perhaps, but this shows that he still trusts you. I believe he made the first move because he thought that you were being too reserved. He was likely setting an example. He's dropping a hint that you shouldn't hold back in future endeavors. Read between the lines.
So it's my methods, not me. In order to meet his expectations, I'll further improve my performance.
Yes, don't disappoint him. He must have gone in person to the Dwarven Kingdom because
Oh,
his plan is
shoot.
deeply
Okay,
intricate.
that's
He'll be
adorable.
quite busy.
Oh, the lizards. You could have said the lizards and I would have understood what shit there's. Hey, 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 let's go. Yo, the openings get 10. I really like this opening. What I was about to say was season 3 announced of One Punch, and it's changing anime studios. Who are you guys thinking that will get the rights to animate season 3 for One Punch Man? Tell me your thoughts. People are saying Mappa. I'm saying no. Mappa has too much. If Mappa keep going with adding more and more anime, they'll be ending up like Madhouse did back in the day. So, hoping Madhouse to get it back. That's my first choice. Second choice, Ufotable. I think Ufotable could do One Punch Man because they're already working on Demon Slayer. They could also work a bit on One Punch Man. What else? Wit Studios. Wit Studios could do it too. They did Attack on Titan first 3 seasons, and they could. I say they could do it. They can handle it. So, anyways, what you guys thoughts? Who you think will take? Who will animate season 3 of One Punch Man? Tell me in the comment down below.
South, Lord Irons. Yes, I'll prepare our troops for immediate departure. No need. I would like to take a friendly approach before resorting to bloodshed. Above all else, I hope to acquire dwarven rune technology, including the knowledge of ores and weapon forging. Let's strive to establish a diplomatic relationship. Yes, sir. I'll have Aura accompany me as my main bodyguard, with Shaltir and the brood as our support. I stopped by this village to speak with the lizard man who spent some time in the Dwarven Kingdom. Is he present?
I brought him at your request, my lord. His name is Zedburu.
Hello. I'm determined to visit the dwarves. Can you guide us to their home?
Your Majesty, what's the purpose of your visit, if I might ask? Is it friendly? You dare question his motives? That's awfully rude.
It's fine, Kokaitis. Zimbaru hasn't done anything to offend me yet.
Right.
Now, I truly mean what I'm about to say. I have no intention of harming the dwarves. However, it goes without saying that conflict could arise depending on how they react to my presence.
I suppose that's all right, then. Got a bit of history with them. In fact, they've helped me out a lot. I don't want to return their kindness and malice.
Understandable. You have my word. Will you take us to them?
Sure thing.
Kokaitis, I wish to learn as much as possible about the dwarven culture before we arrive. I'd like to know everything from the mundane to the way of life to what gifts they fancy.
Lord Hines, I'd be happy to share, but before we get into that, would you like to take a seat first?
Sure. What is the meaning of this?
Shaltir did this for you once, yes?
Punishment. No need for you to do it.
The lizard man I brought to you was awfully rude, sir. It's the least I can do.
I told you that it didn't bother me.
I insist.
Fine. Have it your way.
This is awkward.
Tell me honestly, Lord Hines, how am I?
You're rather comfortable.
So, between Shaltir and myself, which one of us do you find more ergonomic?
I need to know something like that exactly.
Well, I wanted an honest opinion. I worry I may require training for those who will mount me in the future.
Takemizuchi, why?
Everything on the list is accounted for.
Oh my
Well,
god.
with that, we're ready to go. Relax. We haven't even left and you're getting way too excited. Better not be thinking about meddling with me. I have huge plans underway. Now's my chance to make up for my mistake and show everyone that I, Shaltir, and am worth having around. Have I made that clear? I can't afford to mess anything up. Lately, I've only been tasked with grunt work like managing teleportation gates. I bet Demiurge and Albedo think of me as a mere incompetent child. Absurd that Lord Hines does as well.
Aura, I'd like for you to accompany me to the Dwarven Kingdom and provide security.
I'm honored, sir.
Shaltir will be joining us on our journey also.
You think we need her? Oh, wait. We're going on a mission to destroy the Dwarven Kingdom.
Certainly not. Although I am inviting her for her strength, the intention isn't to leverage that against the dwarves. Shaltir is one of our strongest floor guardians traded in Osric. However, being labeled as such can be detrimental to one's growth, if not challenged. She has even greater potential. I would like for her to continue to grow. This is a fine opportunity to push those limits, as she will have plenty of allies around to support her.
Lord Hines has never felt that way about you. He told me he wanted you to come so you could gain more experience and broaden your horizons. Did he really tell you that? He said you're real strong, too. But he also brought you on this mission with him to look out for you. Learn what you can from him while you have the chance. That's a good point. Maybe I should. Although I'm not sure how to do that exactly. Oh, Shaltir.
They really are the spitting image of Bugu Chagama and Pararunchino. They're always bickering, but they're still good friends.
Preparations are complete, Your Majesty.
Good.
Don't look at me like I'm gonna steal your baby. I mean, it is pretty special. Maybe if you had a few to spare, sure.
I'm all ready to go, Lord Hines. Everything's in shipshape.
Splendid. Then it's time for our departure.
But they've been scared because last time, he did what he had to do. That was season 2. It's a road trip. It's like road trip. Not like a road trip like
Covered so much
Konosuba.
ground in just one day. Not bad.
Let us rest here for the night. This area should do nicely. Create fortress!
Damn.
Everyone, please make yourselves at home.
He's like,
Find
damn.
rooms and settle in for the evening.
And why is it remind me of the rooms of freaking. Wait, let me check it. Damn.
An unknown land, an unknown technology.
Some places in this world seem to have knowledge from Yggdrasil. I wonder how the dwarves learned about runes. Could it have been a player who taught them? It's risky for a person of my stature to enter a place like this, but I want to create a friendly relationship. Coming personally shows my sincerity. Best of all, Demiurge and Albedo can figure out the whole mess with the Empire, while I'm far, far away. What was Jeremy thinking anyway? I hardly said a word to him, and he wants to be our vassal all of a sudden? Wait, did Demiurge pull some strings behind the scenes?
No matter. I'm sure things will turn out just fine in their hands.
So, which room do you want? The one to the left or to the right? They're the same to me. You're my superior anyway. So if you have a preference, then take it. I thought I'd ask at least. What are you doing exactly? Just writing down some notes. I'm taking this seriously and don't want to forget a single thing Lord Ein says. Whoa, impressive! Let me see. I've documented every statement, motion, and decision he's made down to the last detail. Are you sure that's a good idea? Keeping track of wise words is one thing, but that's not what you're doing here. Like, most of this stuff isn't even relevant. Huh? Only jot down the important parts, or things that apply to you at least. Advice you can use when you need to make a tough call. Can you do that with the mess of notes you've taken? Well, I would most certainly hope so. I'll take your word for it. You should go to your room and study your notes. Imagine what Lord Hines was thinking while he said those things. And consider what you would do if you were in his situation. So reread the notes, you say? I spelled it out, didn't I? Honestly, she's always like this. It feels like I'm caring for a helpless little sister. I'm at my wit's end with her. Well, now I know how Lady Buka Buka Chagama felt. Lord Pararonchino was a little brother, and he could certainly be a pain.
Here we go. This should be it. The crack here is the entrance. Wonder why I don't see any guards on duty, though. Holmes,
Present, sir.
sneak inside and see what's going on.
Sir. Lord Hines, we found no evidence of life in the city. However, we did confirm the sounds of mining echoing deep within the tunnels.
Whoa. Ooh, interesting. I put the Rhinus up there.
Hey there! What you doing, pal? Visibility, huh?
Are you a dark elf? What are you doing in a place like this? Answer me.
Actually, I was looking for the Dwarven Kingdom, but there was no one in sight. I was hoping someone could tell me what happened.
I see. Well, sorry. Fail Rido is empty now. In fact, they left 3 years ago. It's just me.
Huh. Why don't you show yourself? I promise I'm not here to cause you any trouble.
Oh, fair enough. Seems like you can see through the enchantment anyway.
Then let me start over. Nice to meet you. My name is Aura Bellafiora, and I'm a representative of the Sorcerer Kingdom.
Sorcerer, what? Sorry, I'm afraid I haven't heard of it. Oops, where are my manners? My name is Gondo Firebeard of the Dwarven Kingdom. It's nice to meet you.
Pleasure's all mine.
Oh.
So, where did all the dwarves who used to live here go?
Everybody moved to a city called Feojera. It's about 6 days north from here. Aren't you a little young to be on your own? Did you come here by yourself?
I'm with the party, but we thought it would be rude to barge in with a lot of people, so they're waiting at the tunnel entrance.
Very well. In that case, let me walk you back to your party. I need to give them a piece of my mind for sending you here alone. Who throws a kid into an uncharted cave? A wise man, as it turns out. Gone. Please allow me to introduce myself. That's a monster! Please, calm yourself. You're an undead. That's not offensive, right? I'm just shocked you're ruling over a kingdom of humans. All are welcome in my kingdom. I've come here today in hopes of creating a friendly relationship with the dwarves. Don't worry, harming your people is the last thing I want. My interest lies with your rune technology. Really? What would you like to know? Your culture's runes caught my interest because they look a bit different from the ones I am familiar with. What runes do you mean? Can you show me? Of course. Like these. Ah, that character's called Lago. It's one of the mid-tier runes. That's good. Do you know any others by chance? Some, but what I'm interested in is magical weapons inscribed with these. Do you still produce them? Until 100 years ago, I heard such magic items were common in the Empire. What caused their disappearance? It's simple, really. There are no runesmiths left working their craft. Damn shame. It's a long story, though. I'll tell you as we walk. For starters, I should probably say I'm from a famous runesmithing family. I see. Once all the magic items my people crafted were inscribed with these runes. But that ended about 200 years ago. People found a way to enchant items with magic, and our methods were soon considered outdated. Rune carving is time-consuming in comparison to performing an enchantment. And because of that, many dwarves just gave up. They believed it would be better to become magic casters than runesmiths. So that's how the traditional craft began to die out. Exactly. However, rune crafting has some good points. Mainly, it's cheaper to produce things. That's wonderful. It takes a lot of expensive ingredients to create a high-quality magic item. No one sees it that way. But imagine if we revived the art form and created something that only runes could make. Then people would change their tune. Absolutely. Is that the reason you never gave up on your craft? But I can't do it myself. I don't have what it takes to be a master artisan at all. I didn't inherit the talents of my esteemed father. But that doesn't matter. I still believe in the potential of our craft and I want to fight for it. The other crafters have given up. They drink their days away. But they still possess the skills of our ancestors. There's only so much I can do alone, but I know the end goal is still possible. Most importantly, I want to continue passing down this craft to my children. I won't let my father's great name fade away into history because of the negligence of my people. Seems we have much in common. I have a legacy I'm fighting to protect as well. So allow me, or rather, allow my kingdom to support you financially. We will be your patron and assist your plan. I'll gather all the runesmiths from the Dwarven Kingdom to aid your research. Let's do this together. I trust that's enough. Can you accomplish your research with that sort of support? Though, I will expect absolute loyalty in return. Gondo, are you prepared to sell your soul to me for the sake of your art? If my soul alone is enough to satisfy you, it's a small price to pay in order to preserve my people's rich heritage. I'm ready. What's this about?
My apologies. I know you just returned, but there are pressing matters at hand.
Go on.
Well, some creatures have invaded. I took the liberty of sending the Hanzos out to assess their numbers and monitor them.
Damn.
An excellent judgment call, Sheltier. You did as I would have done in that situation. I wonder if those creatures are Quagua.
Never heard of them.
They're the reason my people abandoned this city years ago. From an early age, the Quagua consume ore in these tunnels. The fur covering their body is tougher than any kind of crafted metal armor. Be especially wary of the ones with colored tufts. They're the strongest ones in the pack. Understood. Sheltier, I want you to capture all the Quagua. Can you do it?
If that is your will, it shall be done.
Before you go, do you know why I gave that specific order?
To extract information from them, and also to avoid them leaving with any intel on us.
That's correct. Good luck, Sheltier. Bring me back good news.
Sir.
Let's go.
Today will be the day I
First
redeem
time.
myself.
First time she's going her armor, I
Best
believe.
course of action.
since season 1. But
If I'm
season
not
1 because she was
mistaken, that
controlled.
building is connected to a tunnel. Hanzo,
Yes,
I want to ensure that none of them are able to make an escape. Can we stop them?
not a problem.
Well, let's begin, shall we?
I think we're under attack. Those things are dwarves. Stay alert. There aren't many. Just hold your ground for now.
I think I figured out which one's the leader. Mouse species! Mouse species! Mouse species! Now go, tighten the enclosure!
What is this?
Can't harm me. Lovely. Mouse species! So are these all the Guagua who ran away? You've searched everywhere, right?
Yes.
Well done, Shaltier.
I am glad I didn't disappoint you, sir.
Now then, I have your next order. Gather information from these creatures.
Understood.
Well, I ain't talking. I swear on the honor of our tribe.
I have other ways of doing this. Charm species.
Hi, pal. How can I help you? Now, I know me and you are good friends and all, but can we trust them? That's a shady bunch. Especially that undead goon. Oh, wait, are you controlling it?
I will kill you.
That's correct. That woman is my master. Oh, of course. Should have guessed. Wow, you're cool.
That's all, pal. Such large numbers.
We're just proud warriors carrying out the orders of the great clan Lord Ryoro. Gonna trash the dwarven city to the north. Like, totally destroy it. What? We're a separate unit, though. Our orders were to kill any dwarves that tried to escape through here. You heard that, Ugly? That weak-ass fortress you have protecting the bridge is going down after today. We found a sweet little route that will bypass the Great Chasm. Our main force will be slaughtering all those pathetic little dwarves any minute now.
Yo. No, that's where it ends? What? What? No, that's a freaking cliffhanger. Damn. Damn, this is gonna be interesting. God, this is gonna be interesting. Woo! Okay, first 2 episodes were good. Third episode, very informative. People got, I know there are gonna be some people who are like, it's so boring. It's the worst episode of the season. Very informative. Last season, very the fight, the battle, and then today. Oh, but today I feel like it was very informative and had some action. And it left on a freaking cliffhanger, man. Oh, it was so. This episode, I think it is my favorite episode so far. Just by, it's very informative. Knowing that one dwarf, like he wants to keep his legacy of his father, and it's so good, man. That he still wants to keep going with his legacy of his father, and Einzel going. It's it's very has a similar feeling as well of his friends and his group, his friends in the game legacy, So it's awesome. I see a connection between those 2 characters. I can't wait. Oh my god, that's on a free cliffhanger. I wonder if they'll be able to make it in time or it's too late. But we'll see. Maybe they'll save some of them. But we'll see how it goes next week. Thank goodness I reacted to it a bit late because that means less days to be waiting for. But anyways, that's the end of this live reaction to Overlord Season 4, Episode 5. What happy to see Shalt here back in the anime since 2 years ago, maybe? No, I think she was a bit in last year. Crocitus, I know he was in last season. A lot of new characters, a lot of characters returning for this season, just this episode alone. But yeah, amazing episode. I really enjoyed it. And yeah, what are you guys' thoughts of the episode? Tell me in the comment down below. Are you watching this subbed or dubbed? Tell me in the comment down below. And Are you reading the light novel? Tell me in the comment down below as well. And share this video, guys, to friends, family members, coworkers, etc. And let them know about this channel. It would be great, great. I would really appreciate guys if you guys do that. Share this video, share this channel. It'll mean a lot. And at least one thumbs up from any one thumbs up and one comment will be awesome. I appreciate it as well. And I'll see you guys in the next live stream that I upload. Adios.